The FIA have officially announced the standings in each championship, following a stunning race victory for George Russell in a Mercedes 1-2. Following 8 Grand Prix victories throughout 2024, Verstappen finally sealed the Drivers' Championship title, finishing ahead of his main rival Lando Norris in Vegas to seal the deal. Verstappen's 5th-place finish, however, was not particularly inspiring as a one-off race result, and with Sergio Perez down in 10th, Red Bull took another big hit in the constructors' standings. Ferrari's chances of claiming their first title success since 2008 were boosted by Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz's 3rd and 4th placed finishes, with Norris and his McLaren teammate Oscar Piastri down in 6th and 8th respectively. McLaren are now 24 points ahead of Ferrari and 53 points ahead of reigning champions Red Bull, whose hopes of a 3rd successive championship double seem to be fading. One team's ambitions of a financial boost from a high championship finish were handed a blow in Vegas, as they were demoted to a lower position in the standings. Alpine had risen all the way up to 6th following a stunning double podium at the Brazilian GP, but that position is now occupied by Haas after a strong showing from Nico Hülkenberg. The race in Sin City saw Mercedes storm back to the top of the grid with a spectacular 1-2 for George Russell and Lewis Hamilton respectively, with celebrations also underway at the Red Bull camp thanks to Max Verstappen claiming his 4th consecutive driver's title. One team who may be holding off on the celebrations for now, however, appears to be Ferrari, despite Carlos Sainz delivering a podium for the team thanks to his performance at the iconic street track. The Scuderia's driver duo of Sainz and Charles Leclerc fought hard to bring home as many points for Ferrari, with the Constructors' Championship title still up for grabs. Ultimately, though, they were disappointed with their results of P3 and P4, Leclerc having finished in the same position he started the race in. Leclerc was beside himself over team radio after the checkered flag waved in Vegas, delivering an X-rated rant over horrendous miscommunication between Ferrari and their driver pairing. Another reason Ferrari will hardly be taking their outing in Vegas as a shining example of team performance is because of their shocking inability to execute a pit stop. On lap 27, the Scuderia instructed Sainz to swap positions with teammate Leclerc before heading into the pit lane after practically begging to be called in 2 laps earlier. In a confusing demonstration, however, Sainz went deep before exiting the pits, despite having already crossed the line on the way into the pits, which is against regulation. When Sainz asked what happened over team radio,
Stay out, stay out, stay out! We're not ready.
Ferrari admitted they weren't ready, with the Spaniard exclaiming, "Wake up guys, come on!
We're not ready. Wake up guys, come on!"
Ferrari's P3 and P4 finishes mean they are now just 24 points behind championship leaders McLaren, who wound up 6th and 7th with Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri respectively. "It's good," he said of the situation. "However, we maybe expected a bit more coming into the weekend. We knew that it was going to be a good race for us. We had the worry of tyre warm-up, which has been confirmed. Mercedes was just very strong, and too strong for us today." As the fireworks exploded over the Las Vegas skyline in honor of Max Verstappen's coronation as a 4-time Formula One world champion, the Dutchman, visibly moved by securing what was his toughest title yet, allowed himself a long breath and a smile to take in what is a remarkable achievement. He had done it beneath the lights and the excess of the strip, but with nary a gamble or a risk. Instead, the same clinical execution that he has displayed all season was crucial in securing the championship at the Las Vegas Grand Prix.